You mentioned that you'd never played tennis before. Obviously, you're playing a woman who not only played, but we know from your experience at the U.S. Open will tell you what she thinks about your playing.
Exactly.
So, and I heard that you actually developed, because you didn't have to learn how to play tennis. You had to learn how to play old
Billie
tennis.
Jean. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wooden racket, 70s tennis. Which one time I was actually at a public court learning with a trainer, and these guys were next to us, and they were like, oh. Tight. Wooden rackets, that's pretty cool. And I was like, I'm not being a hipster. I'm just learning this form of tennis for work. But all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess people do play wooden racket tennis, probably.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of
It's
dickheads in New
hard.
York that are like, I'm gonna play with my old Jimmy Connors racket. I would imagine it's hard, and you're starting from a place where you, I mean, maybe it was easier for you because you didn't have to unlearn modern tennis.
No, exactly. And it was kind of fun because at the end of my lessons, once I started understanding a little bit more, I would get to play for 5 minutes with a modern day racket and a different grip, and I was like, I can really hit.
Yeah.
Whoa. But before that, it was just my trainer was having to come up with choreography names to teach me, so it was like, you know, there's a shot that's like this, and that was called the ole, and then a volley was serve the pizza. Serve the pizza. And he would just shout at me from across the court, serve the pizza, run, ole! And I was like, it was really...
This is...
I just wanted to do her proud.
You just wanted to do her proud. She seemed very proud of you yesterday, so I think
I also
mission
had an
accomplished.
amazing double, so things were good.
That's all good. Yeah, well, let's fully give
full
credit where
disclosure.
credit's due.
Yeah.
This is your second movie with Steve.
Yes.
But this movie is your third movie.
This is my third movie with Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen.
True.
Three movies with Fred.
Movies.
What were your other what were your other movies with Fred?
Fred, what were our other movies?
It was The Rocker, right? Easy A.
Yep.
Easy A.
And this one.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Three
We've
with
known
Fred.
each other for so long, Fred.
We're like a movie duo.
Yeah.
I guess
Pretty
you
much,
could
that's how
say
they
it's our
market it.
10-year friend anniversary.
Yeah, that's really great.
Did you get us anything?
I got you Fred's Ninjago character.
Yes! That's what I was hoping
cool.
for. This rocks.
cool.
I'm gonna bring it to the rice paddy.
Great, thank you.
Anytime.
I want to ask you about this because you have obviously been doing this a long time. You've known Fred for 10 years.
10 years.
That speaks to your time in the business. Is it true that you, at one point, tried writing a script, like a television script?
I don't understand how you guys found out this information.
We found out. So I know it's true. So now I'm basically giving you an opportunity to either admit it or lie to me.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
So-
I was homeschooled in middle school, and I got to take a kind of a screenwriting English class. And so I wrote a lost episode of Mad About You as a spec script where Paul Reiser meets Paul McCartney. And I believe it was called The Tale of Two Pauls.
Wow. So
Yeah.
and now I did not remember Mad About You being a show that middle schoolers were super into.
I was so into Mad About You.
That's so great. You were just a middle schooler who was like, I mean, if I could write for anyone, it'd be Paul Reiser.
It was his delivery is fantastic. I was like, I know he'll nail this.
I think if we ever get both Pauls in town, I'd love to do a reading of it.
All right, that sounds great, but I don't know how to find it. That's crazy. I lost it, I guess. So weird.
Check under your spelling bee trophy. I think it's probably there.
I just folded it up, and those are what I keep. My spec script, my trophy.
Thanks so much for being here, Emma. It's such a delight to
Yeah,
see you,
me.
as always.
It's great to see you.
Emma Stone!